right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Alright, double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Alright, and speaking on the elect, alright, basically the title of this lesson is going to be, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out this lesson, or get out of this wedding. You know, kick it off with first of all, Jeremiah 2 and 21.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2 and 21. The young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and my young men. It's 21.
Jeremiah 2 and 21.
Oh, Slack, I clicked on Lamentation. Damn, Slack. Jeremiah 2 and 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Right. Now, ultimately, that happened to all Israel. You know, the great falling away, our heritage, everything taken away from us. Right? But the elect is going to return. But guess what? These 2/3, all right, and these false prophets, they're still strange vines. All right? It says, what? A tree, you should know a tree by its fruit. All right? So that's how we know what's what. We know who the false prophets are. All right? For the most part. All right? And then, hey, you see the wickedness of your 2/3, man, because the shoe fits.
Right, because that word degenerate means to be basically turned away from your generations, outside of the way of your forefathers, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And Jeremiah 28 and 8 tells us how the prophets of old were. All right? This Bible tells us how to go back to the seek out our fathers, man. Job 8 and 8. And we're to walk accordingly, man. But you have some of those that got a doctrine of peace. You got those that have strange apparel, meaning not the truth. They put a covering on is not of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but we're to be on the ancient path, man. Whoever ain't on the ancient path, like the brother said, what are you doing in this wedding, man? Beat it, man. This ain't for you.
At all, man.
All right? This is Jeremiah 6 and 13. Jeremiah 6:13. For from the least of them, even to the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness. And from the prophet even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely. It's like it says, especially there the circumcision, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, whose mouths must be stopped. Okay? Speaking perverse things. Let me keep going. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. But this ain't a thing of trying to just make friends, man. This is the Isaiah 58:1, man. The cry aloud, spare not.
Yep.
All right? Show our people their transgressions, man. We got to correct our people. We gathering the virgins for Yahweh Shai, man.
For the wedding.
That's right, for the wedding, man.
And it says bid them to the wedding, man.
That's right. So you got to strive lawfully. You ain't here to make friends, man. All right? It's going to happen because the body's going to be connected, but hey, look, they're going to be connected through what the Lord say. My sheep hear my voice. We ain't trying to beautify ourselves. All right? We ain't trying to make the doctrine seem something that it ain't just for the sake of people. Fuck that. You know? Were they ashamed they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not all ashamed. Neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Right? Ask for the old paths, man. The way our forefathers walked, man. The righteous forefathers, man. All right? Abraham walking with what? Faith. Where is the good way and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said we would not walk therein. So you got a lot of people doing things according to their own will, man. Hey, but guess what? You're going to be cast down into fucking darkness, man.
Yep.
Weeping and gnashing of teeth. You coming in this wedding, not dressed for the wedding.
Yep.
That was it on there.
Zephaniah 1 and 8.
This is Zephaniah 1 and 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of Yahweh's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children. Damn, you had this in lesson. All such as are clothed with strange apparel.
Come. That's your 2/3 niggas, man. Dressed in strange apparel. Alright? And especially you niggas that try to come up another way. All right? Hey, nigga, you ain't got no reservation or invitation to this wedding. You guys are foolish versions. The wise versions are the ones that's going to marry Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That woman meeting him in the sky, man. Being adorned. All right? Who the hell are you guys, man? Who the fuck are you?
That's right. That's right. You still holding on to doctrines that's mixed of the world, man. The deceits of your own hearts. That's their strange apparel. Clothing, covering that's not of Yahweh. Right? In fact, let me get this. It's Isaiah 48:1. Hear ye this, O house of Jacob, which are called by the name of Israel. And I come forth out of the waters of Judah, which swear by the name of the Lord, and make mention of the power of Israel, but not in truth, nor in righteousness.
So yeah, they out there saying Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, so on and so forth, and all that, but not in righteousness, man.
Nor in truth.
Yeah.
Strange doctrines, man. Strange fucking doctrines. Coming out they own bellies, man. They own desires. Not out here defending the gospel in sincerity, man. It's fucking madness.
You got some more of that?
That was on that.
Well, we could grab the parable.
Matthew 22.
Yep.
I got it.
I'm just gonna run it down to 4:10.
It's Matthew 22. And you had that one?
Yeah.
It's Matthew 22 and 1. And Yahweh Shai answered and spake unto them again by parables and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son. And sent forth his servants. Who's those servants? Amos 3:7, the prophets. And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, which means you gotta hear the prophets, which means the prophets gotta go out there and do the work.
And teach.
You can't just be on the keyboard, you gotta go teach. Like it says in Romans 10, man. Or how should they believe except they hear? How should they hear unless there's a preacher? How should they preach unless they be sent? Jeremiah 23rd chapter talks about the false prophet that was not sent, but speak from their own fucking heart, man. The Lord sent his servants out to gather the elect. All right? So you need to get in line with the servants. You can't come up no other way.
Nope. Simply put.
And he sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen, my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready, come unto the marriage. But they made light of it. That's that Malachi, the 1st chapter, man. Hey, let me get it real quick, man. They contemn this, man. They contemn the work them doing this.
All right.
This is Malachi 1. And 12. I'm gonna start at 11. Shit. This is Malachi 1 and 7. Ye offer polluted bread upon my altar, and ye say, wherein have we polluted thee? And that ye say, the table of the Lord is contemptible. And if ye offer the blind for a sacrifice, is it not evil? And if ye offer the lame and sick, is it not evil? Offer it now to thy governor. Will he be pleased with thee? Or accept thy person, saith the high of hosts? So these people, like it says in Jude, man, they feast without having any fear. They make light of this, man. They don't consider what they offer, man. They don't consider. They don't consider this work, man. All right, they don't consider this is something very serious, man. All right, they take this light, like contemn it. It's hateful to them, man. Doing it the right way, the way the Lord just say do it, which is simple enough, man. Yes, it's trials, but it's simple enough, man. It's direct. He gave us straight commandment, but they don't give a fuck. All right. And now I pray you, beseech the Most High that He will be gracious unto us. This has been by your means. Will He regard your person, saith the Lord of hosts? All right. So hell no, man. If you're not doing this right, striving lawfully, you through, man. So I'm gonna go back to that parable. This is back in Matthew 22 and 2. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding. They would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready coming to the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their way, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants and treated them spitefully and slew them. So some just didn't come because they was more worried about the cares of the world.
Yeah.
And some actually just wanted to kill the prophets. All right? Slew them, man. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth. And he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their city. Then says he to his servants, the wedding is ready. But they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So we commanded to go to the highway and bring the people in, man, to push this word. Let our people know, look, you the Israelites is going to the Gentiles. He went to his own first. They didn't receive him. So going to the Gentiles, which are our people that sleep. Look, we the Israelites, our Lord is on his way. Let them know. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. So, all manners came in, man. That's how you end up with guys like Sakari. He come and they come find out, and they break off do their own thing. All right? Guys that was once among us, they decided to do it their own fucking way. All right? Well, let's see. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. But some of those don't have this clothing on, man. All right? They not fully covered with Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, his counsel, man. They doing it not in truth nor in righteousness.
Yep.
And he said,
yeah, they look weird, man. It's weird. It's a strange woman. All right?
Right, yeah, they got doctors. They dealing with doctors of strange women.
Right.
That's right. And he said unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. So look, you got to walk that tight rope, man. You got to have that proper doctrine, that covering, man. That proper covering. So to you people that's listening to all these Israelite camps out there and thinking it don't matter, guess what? You got to have a proper garment. You don't got the clothing on of the virgins, you're going to get dealt with.
Severely.
Severely dealt with, that's right.
Severely. All right, and the last one was to John. He come up. I'll read it real quick.
Okay.
This is John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice. And so, you got men out there, and just like King David said, I should be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord. All right? And you got men at the door bidding other men in. It's the same thing, man. All right? Because, those same sheep that come in become shepherds themselves, as John 10 going to, man. Okay? And a man that don't go that way, that walk that narrow path, all right, he try to do it his own way, his own fucking route, he's a robber and he's a thief. And you know what that's compared to? Esau, Edom, man. All right? He's of his father, the devil, man. Simply put. All right? That's pretty much it, man. Hey, so with that, we pray you brothers was edified. Gonna say, call Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakhan Kodash. All right? Double honor to thee, all the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abba, Babal.
Baba Ball.